On this episode of Nomad Outdoors, we're going to talk about our 2013 trail ride. This is technically part 3. We're going to do an audio-video simulcast, and we've got a nice little setup here, typical Nomad Outdoors style. We're going to simulcast with GrayBear and JerBear and talk about the intricacies of trail riding in Michigan, the different type of equipment that you may want to use, and some of the finer points of how to find trails and how to navigate trails. We got ourselves a nice little setup here for our simulcast. Typical Nomad Outdoors style production equipment. We're going to give it our best go around. We're going to call these fellers up here just a moment. Alright, so
what are you doing?
We are now simulcasting on Nomad Outdoors. So we have JerBear on the phone and GrayBear on the phone from their respective places of employment. And so remember last year's trail ride, right?
Yeah.
So we stayed at Sugar Springs Campground.
Sugar Springs.
What is
That's
it?
affirmative.
Yeah. What'd you think of that? So tell me. Obviously nice
And clean.
clean.
And campy. And dirty. Not very many mosquitoes. I don't know how they accomplished that, but I applaud them for their efforts. Fire pit, mosquitoes.
Oh, yeah, there's a fire pit.
Apple trees.
Yeah, and we like to whip apples at the tree so all the bees come by.
Yeah.
All right, so let's I try to keep this somewhat focused. And so Keith, you're driving a what? A Polaris what?
That's a 3-ton Polaris Sportsman 800.
And,
What you got around there? Well, thankfully, it's got my partner's grabbing it in the front there. You tell your partner, put a sock on it. We're busy. We're doing business. That's as we can. Who did what? Somebody died. What are you talking about? Are you there? Hello? Bing bong. Hi. Yeah, that's a Polaris Sportsman 800 with a winch on the front to pull. These flatlanders who get stuck in the mud don't know no better than not go riding in it. Out. That is our all-around, that's our camel. That's the humpback camel right there. Yeah, it's the mule.
the mule.
The mule. What do you got? Get out in the woods. You name it. You got, what do you got? Basket full of dead bodies? Look it up. We'll pull it out.
Yeah. So Jeremy, and you're riding the KLR 650, right?
Correct. The Mundo.
Yeah. Old JerBear's got some nice off-road knobbies on his KLR, which make things a lot better because yours is what year, Jeremy?
2006.
So that makes mine a 2005?
Correct.
And Keith, yours is 2012 or 2013?
I think it's 13, right? Yeah, right? I don't know.
I know, right?
It was one of those years between 12 and 13. It was a good deal. That's what matters.
So Jeremy, how do you did you get on my bike at all in the trails? Or you pretty much stayed on yours.
Mine was okay. Yeah. I don't know if I rode yours much at all.
Yeah, but Keith, obviously you don't have any complaints about your quad in the field at all.
Mine's a little heavy. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, them KLRs are definitely heavy. There's no doubt about that. Them 650s.
So I'm looking at the XR250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe by next year we might just go with the KLR. We'll take we'll keep mine and sell yours and get that XR250. Might make things a little bit quicker.
There'll be no stopping you.
Well, you guys.
I see these guys, they jump their backflips. They're up, they're down. I saw a guy eating chicken nuggets mid-air. That could be you. I'll have a KFC leg in my hand. You could have an old, what do they call it, old-fashioned, old-style. Yeah. Gnawing on it. When you're up here. In my helmet, up in it. He's gnawing on a chicken wing. Yeah. Never seen nothing like it. That'll be first time live. Insanity. Yeah, none of these chicken nuggets. This guy's eating a whole chicken. You know, rotisserie chicken stuffed in his helmet. He's his way out before he gets to land. Yeah. Now we're talking. I can't breathe without eating it. Yeah, there you go. I feel that way sometimes.
Wow.
Usually when I'm drinking.
So tell me about these sandy trails up in Gladwin County.
They are sandy.
Oh, that's good. Ooh, whoa. I know, right? Sandy.
Yeah. Sandy. You guys go all hither and yon and slither, slather all over the place and sling sand where we sink right in. I could
pretty much
check it out.
I could pretty much tell you from my standpoint that the KLRs are way too heavy for the sand, and there is I'd have to say at least 3/4 of the trails that we've been on in Gladwin County have all been sand. And Jeremy does a little bit better with them knobbies on his, but I'm running them Kenda. What are they?
Like a sidewinder snake, bro.
Yeah, mine's what I get Kenda tires on mine, and they're a mix, and I think they're like a 60/40, like 60% street, 40% trail. Not not good at all for the field.
That's how you loop rib.
Yeah, that's how you and there's a few videos out there that show one or the other of us laying down in the sand.
No tree dodging. None of that.
Yeah, Keith.
The air tires, I still don't know it'll be any good. I thought about that. I got a plug-in right there on the quad for you could lower your tires, and then before we get back on the street, fill them back up again.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That would be nice. That'll be good enough on with yours. Mike, to get that. I don't know if you could let enough air out. You'd be better just better off getting a couple of oars or paddles or something.
So how did that you had a KLR 2 years ago, Keith? How did that work out for you?
I thought they worked out great in the sand, having never ridden off-road on a motorcycle before. It was my first experience. I thought it went the way it was supposed to go. I didn't think you're allowed to even stand around motorcycles. Broken at least one rib while riding. So I feel as though I did my part, and that tree jumped out in front of me. There's nothing I could do.
We did meet a very kind fellow out there that helped you along. You got you got to ride up along right up along next to his warm hocks.
He did. That may be, but I may have picked up some package from his hocks to mine to yours. You know, you'd have to ask Mrs. Dog if you got warm hocks now, but because the hock does pass the hock on. It's like doing a good deed. Pay it forward. Pay the hock forward. Yeah, I had a nice fella. He essentially hooked me up, gave me a ride and like a back rub, and he wanted to let you ride on his boat. Yeah, he rode on this. He exposed my knee, but then he invited you two guys down. He got something in his basement. He said he wanted to show you. I don't know. It was one of there. But that's cool. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I don't know if those were his children, but whatever.
Crazy. So
anyway,
what do we got planned for this year? We're gonna try and do 2 trail rides. Maybe do. We got turkey season coming up, so I'm sure we're gonna be taking our bikes up there for turkey season just to get some trail riding in.
Well, depending on who goes, and nothing says they couldn't take off and head up Atlanta way, or I know they got trails everywhere up there, so we could head over to the east. We could head over like Roscommon way, east, west, north, south. I mean, if we all of them, just spin around like a twister board, spin it. Yeah, and if you pretty much go anywhere. Depending on who all's coming.
Yeah.
I guess I could sleep in a tent, but I'm going to come and shower. I hope Chris doesn't mind. I'm going to shower in the shower.
We definitely got it.
There's not a lot of room to turn around.
We definitely got to take them bikes up there for turkey season. And, we'll load the guns up in the pickup truck, and then JerBear and I can do some willy-nilly running. Actually, you could take the quad, too, and... whoever spots a turkey, we can just get up on the radio or the cell phone, and we'll shoot on over that wherever they may be calling from.
It's either that, or you're going to have to sell one of those bikes and invest in a drone.
Yeah.
To fly. I like that idea.
Yeah, the drone
They're
is
one of them new
excellent.
fancy helicopters they got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right over the woods. Yep. Just like that. The woods hover right over them, gives you a bird's eye view, so to speak. No pun intended, birds. And we know exactly what we're looking at. You could probably sit there and go, it's just a bunch of jakes. Moving on, and then why actually do we even need to leave the truck? We could probably just sit in the truck.
So
actually, you could do it, and you could call me, and I'll get out of bed, and I'll come when you find them. I like this. This is going well.
So JerBear, let's talk about trail maps, and let's take us back to probably 2012 when I had a trail map, and unfortunately,
it wasn't a trail map because there was no trail.
How did that work out for us? Did you have fun that day?
Oh, it was tiring. I was very sleepy, and it was dark when we got back.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of times that you and I probably could have came to fisticuffs if we were close enough, I think.
We butted heads.
Yeah, that
so to speak. Oh, what?
Nah, not come on, this is a family show there.
I think it was a challenge.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I think he did the whole thing in purpose. You were probably 5 feet off the trail, and he was doing it just, one of those tests, those right of passage sort of things. Did he give you a knife when you were done? If you did, then it was a test of right of passage, just as an FYI, just so you know. No, I got robbed. They didn't even give me the knife. You got jacked. You got knife jacked.
We like to use... we like to use a lot of times. We like to get out there on them trail rides and use it as pre-season scouting for deer hunting. And JerBear and I, after old GrayBear busted up a couple of ribs, we headed back on a trail that allegedly was on the trail map. But once we got out there was no trail. It was gone, non-existent. And
then you decided to get lost, and I found the way out.
How does this always you found the way out? I found the way out.
I did find the way out.
Who led the way out?
After we got back on the trail, you. But I led the way to the trail.
So we are using GPSs when we're out in the field. Keith, or GrayBear, and I both are. What do we got? That Garmin 650T? Is that what we got? The Rhino?
Right.
I think mine's upstairs though. But that is basically top shelf GPS. JerBear is running the
cheaper version.
The cheaper version. He's the Rhino 350, or I don't know. The Rhino
Mini.
The Rhino. Yeah, it's like a smaller version of it, an earlier version of what we have. His doesn't allow you the opportunity to have a map. I mean, it has a map, but just shows your trails and basic roads, where the ones that GrayBear and I have are an integrated GPS navigation system that does have a mapping program on it and allows you the opportunity to overlay a map from a picture onto the GPS. And that's kind of where we got turned around there, is I overlaid that trail map onto the GPS. And guess what? You can say it one more time there, Jeremy. There was what kind of trail? No trail, right?
None. Nada. That's built 0.
So,
got the trail map overlay. I think you put your JerBear coloring book instead. You want to know what I think it was? I think it was a ghost dog experiment, just like when we're in the woods and he's like, I just want to go on a short walkabout, and then half a mile later, you're lost. Yeah.
I think I have learned that any time that I must say I think I'm going to go on a walkabout, that I should just tell myself, no, sit still.
You're going for a hike. You're not going for a walkabout, you're going hiking. You have a shock collar? You're going to have to wear a shock collar. You go, hey, come on, let's go to the place. And then you're going, oh, yeah, that's right, never mind. Yeah, let's go for a walk. Never mind, let's not do that. We go, and then you show it to them. It's like you show them the spray bottle, then you show them. Let's just show them the shock thing. First you show them the remote, and if you continue, then you whack them.
So, trail maps. You can get your trail maps right from the DNR. You can download them.
Trail map.
Yeah, that's a trail map. You can download them right from the DNR as PDFs. A lot of times, those maps on the DNR website, Michigan's DNR website, they're kind of interactive, which will give you GPS coordinates and also give you trails that have already been laid down that will overlay over your GPS if you load them in there and know how to use them the right way. So DNR does a pretty good job of listing where the trails are. But I can pretty much tell you that in Gladwin County, if you're on a heavier bike,
Oh, that's a big piece of sheet metal right in the middle of the freeway.
yeah,
Hey, there's
if you're on a bike, you're gonna have a hard time on that sand. But old GrayBear, that Polaris 800 really kicked it last year, though. I uh, really have a different perspective of trail riding and what type of equipment that I may look to in the future as I get older.
It just needs to stay young. I just want to go lighter. It just needs a nice rack. That's all. Hey, they got new ones out that are like the other ones. Except now they've got roll cages on them, like putting a roll cage on mine.
Oh, really?
Yes, I just saw them. They just come out with them for 2014. The Sportsman 7 RX7. I don't know.
Huh. I'm thinking about going. I'm thinking about going maybe a 500. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter, not so much of a workhorse. It'd be a little bit cheaper that way too.
You can get a deal on them. They give you the snow plow now. All sorts of good stuff.
Nice.
Now it's time. Drop that big coin.
So starting to run out of footage and time here because I'm just overlaying this over our video. Turkey season. I'm pretty sure that we can buy over the counters, which will give us public land. Because area ZZ is all private land only. But it says
Like the band, ZZ Top.
Yeah, like ZZ Top, but
They're
ZZ.
private guys.
Oh, I got a part of the video here. I'm showing that DNR plants ryegrass fields, and we came across one of these on our trail ride. These are nice places.
Around it.
Nice places to look to hunt, but everybody and their cousin knows they're there. So come hunting season, yeah, everybody's sitting around the same rye field. Public land hunting at its best. Anyways, I think it's 234 is the number hunt that we want, and we'll be going somewhere between May 4th and the end of May. So you guys mark that on your calendar somewhere in there.
Well, can't be my birthday.
What's that?
Don't make it my birthday.
No. It'll probably be the first week, May 4th to May 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to May 12th, somewhere in there. So
Right then.
yeah.
That's what it's gonna happen. You're just gonna have to like it, bump it.
Yeah, I don't even know what the moon time is, but looking at it, it is going to be a week later than the last year's hunt. So we've been up there for the first week of turkey season and have a hard time. The second week of turkey season, still a hard time. So this time we're going to push it back to May and go the third week of turkey season, and hopefully we can get like these turkeys to respond to a gobble maybe.
And then we'll go bing bang bang. All right, I gotta go. I gotta do a silly circle.
Oh, he's got to do a silly circle. All right, so
I'm pulling into a facility, so I gotta go.
so both these guys got to go. I will wrap up this simulcast. I will
Oh boy.
talk to you fellers later.
All right,
All
I
right,
gotta go.
peace out.
Bye.
Bye now. So I think that just about ended our simulcasted video audio broadcast, kind of like a radio edition of Nomad Outdoors. As you can see, when the three of us get together, it's hard to keep track of who's saying what, and the little one-liners sneak themselves in there all over the place. Our 2013 trail ride was actually pretty decent. I like more being on the hard pack stuff than the sand. This year, we're going to see what this year has to bring. We'll, I don't know. I want to change my tires. I want to get something a little bit more aggressive. Let some air out of the tires, see if I can handle things a little bit better. JerBear may sell his KLR and go with a XR250, a Honda. I think that's probably going to be a good call. I think those lighter bikes handle a lot better on these sandy trails up there in Gladwin County than the heavier bikes. I like the heavier bikes though because you can make that transition from the trail out onto the street and you could do a little bit of cross touring where you can hit the street and hit the trails at the same time. I like riding my bike to work every now and then, not all the time. I got a half-hour ride to work, a little uncomfortable on a hour, but I kind of like the ability to be able to take a dirt road or a back road and get off the beaten track whenever I want to. But, we'll see how that leads into the future. I may double up in a couple years, get myself a quad runner and have both, my trail bike and a quad runner. But all in all, the DNR does a really good job with giving you the opportunity to find the trails, giving you GPS coordinates, giving you places to park. They've got ORV stickers, and it can be a lot of fun. And it's a good way really to truly scout for deer hunting season or turkey, while you're out there in the fields hitting the trails. So get yourself a GPS, get yourself a compass, a couple of radios, some video cameras, and head yourself off into the Michigan wilds on your wheeled vehicles. Trail riding's a blast, a lot of fun. It's a good precursor to hunting season. We'll talk to y'all later on Nomad Outdoors.
Most beasts want to leave the cage, but I want to get in. Fighting to release the rage that comes from deep within. Now my world is 20 feet, and if you are in sight, I will hunt you till you bleed. You can run and hide, you know I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna slam you. And bound you in your head, you know I'm gonna shake you. I'm gonna fake you. I'm gonna break you. Beat you till you're red. Oh, and when it's over, we'll be friends. On that you can rely. 'Cause even though I beat your friend, I don't want you to die. See, I was trained to play this game, and now I play it well. I see that you have some skill too, but I